Hi, I'm Debbie Chu and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch solution. If you're not familiar with the Starch solution, it is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall. It's a high-carb, low-fat, low-calorie density way of eating. I highly recommend that you read his book, The Starch Solution, if you would like more information, and I will put a link to his book in the description box below. On my channel, you will find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. You can also follow me on Instagram at ChewOnVegan. And if you're new to this way of eating, or if you just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group, and I will leave a link to that in the description box below. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a dish I make with sloppy joes. It's going to be kind of like a casserole, shepherd pie, kind of a bake kind of a thing. I'm not sure what to call it, but all I know is it's delicious. I love sloppy joes, and I was trying to think of what I could do to make it a little bit different, and I thought about shepherd's pie. So it's basically like a shepherd's pie, because I'm going to be putting mashed potatoes on the top. It's going to be really delicious. So let's get started. So over on the stove, I've already got my potatoes cooking. I just took 3 russet potatoes, peeled them, quartered them, and then I'm going to let them boil. They're going to take about 10 minutes or so to cook, and then I'm going to show you how I mash my potatoes, and then we're going to put this whole dish together. My potatoes are really basic, but this is how I do it. So they're fork tender. I drain them, put them back in the pot. Then I just use the beaters on my mixer to kind of smash them down. Then I put a couple pinches of salt, generous pinches. And then I add a little soy milk. And I like to use a soy milk. This is Trader Joe's, but West Soy is good, that only has soybeans and water. Not a lot of fillers or preservatives. And then I just mix them, and I might add a little bit more milk to get the consistency that I like. Then you want to taste them and make sure if they need any more salt. I'm going to say 1 more little pinch should do it. Mix it up. 1 more taste. Perfect. Now let's build our sloppy joe bake. So yesterday I made my Instant Pot sloppy joes, and I will leave a link to that recipe. They are so easy and so delicious. It's a lentil-based sloppy joe. So I'm just going to put this in a baking dish. So you want it about this thick. And I just kind of smooth it out. So then I'm going to just start putting on my mashed potatoes. Just kind of dollop it on there. And if you have leftover mashed potatoes, yay! Alright, then I use my offset spatula, or you can use a knife, and I just want to make a nice even layer here. So you want all the sloppy joes to be covered with the potatoes. And you want a generous layer on here for sure. And I think I need a little bit more on this side. You don't want to shortchange anybody on their mashed potatoes. Okay. Then I just like to rough it up a little bit. That way you get nice little crispy spots on there. So I will just do this. Just kind of, just make it, rough it up. I'm not an artist or anything, so nothing fancy here. think that looks pretty good. After you rough it up, we're gonna put a little bit of smoked paprika on there. So just lightly sprinkle that over the top. And a little hack that I do is you hold it up high and then you just get a nice little sprinkling than if you were closer to it. This will go into a 400-degree oven, preheated oven, for about 30-35 minutes, just till it's nicely golden brown on top and the sloppy joes are warm through. This just came out of the oven. I don't know if you can see the little crispy bits on top. It came out perfect. So I think we should give it a taste. So check out our sloppy joe shepherd pie. I think it's gonna be a sloppy joe shepherd pie. That's probably what I'm gonna call it. Let's give it a taste. Get some of the sloppy joe, some of the potatoes. It's still pretty hot. What a great combo. If you love sloppy joes and you love mashed potatoes, this is a match made in heaven. This dish is a great thing to make if you have leftover sloppy joes, because my sloppy joe recipe makes a ton. So you can have dinner one night with just sloppy joes the regular way, and then you'll have leftovers and you can just make some mashed potatoes, put those on top, throw it in the oven, and it's a great second night dinner. I'll leave the link to the sloppy joe recipe video in the description box, and along with the recipe for this sloppy joe shepherd pie. And just remember to keep your recipe simple, uncomplicated. It doesn't have to be fancy, just healthy, basic whole foods. And this dish fits right in with the low calorie density way of eating. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and leave me a comment below. And remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I don't want you to miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. I really appreciate you. And remember, what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. I'll see you right back here next time. Thank you. Take care. I highly recommend that you read his book, The Starch Solution, if you would like more information, and I will pull it up. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit If that's, oh my goodness. If that sounds good to you, in today's video, I'm going to be making something different with sloppy joes. No, I don't like that. So I have already started my potatoes. I have them cooking on the stove. So I just peeled 3 russet potatoes, quartered them, you know. So it just came out of the oven. I don't know if you can see. God, I'm so horrible at this.